So the year is 1985, and the guys over at Nissan are looking to offer a bit of luxury. They got the Skyline, they got the 300ZX, now they're looking to cater to the Madonnas of the world. Enter the Horizon Task Force. Put together as a small group of Nissan executives from design, engineering, and sales, they were tasked with realizing the vision of the new upscale brand, aimed specifically towards the American market. With Nissan having a strong brand image in the United States, but not having a strong presence in luxury compared to its German counterparts, a big opportunity presented itself to Nissan in the form of INFINITI. Fast forward a bit to the late 1990s, the INFINITI brand had gained a reputation for performance and reliability, especially with its G35 sedan. The INFINITI Q50, a mid-sized luxury sedan, traces its roots back to the G37. In 2013, INFINITI decided to refresh the G37 and give it a new identity. The result was the Q50, which debuted with a more aggressive exterior design and a wide range of new features. Today we're going to tell you everything you need to know about the wheel fitments for the INFINITI Q50. I'm Luis, again from Koenig Wheels, and this is Fit Check with Koenig Wheels. Let's get right into it. The INFINITI Q50 made its debut at the 2013 North American International Auto Show and later went into production in 2014. The Q50 was available in the following trims. Unluckily for us, they all have the same wheel fitment across the board. The Q50 Premium Luxe, the Q50 Sports Sensory, and the one that we all really wanted, the Q50 RED Sport. The Q50 came with wheel diameters of 17-inch, 18-inch, and 19-inch, depending on the trim level. The Q50 comes with bolt patterns of 5 and 114.3 or 5 and 4.5, and a hub size of 66.1 millimeters. Let's take a look at the factory wheel sizing. From the factory, the base model was 17.7.5, and the premium and sport model came with an 18.7.5 with a 19-inch size also available, while the Red Sport came in staggered with a 19.9 up front and a 19.9.5 in the rear. Before we get into our suggested wheel fitments for the Q50, a quick note on maintaining overall rolling diameter. As we said in the previous videos, it's crucial to maintain your overall rolling diameter while changing wheel and tire sizing, which is measured at the height of the tire from the top to the bottom. Let's get into our fitment categories for the Q50. We like to break down these fit check videos into 3 categories: no hassle, slight flex, and all the wheel. Firstly, let's take a look at our no hassle category. No hassle is for those who want to keep their factory tire sizing the same and change their wheel size. We're going to recommend a fitment range for no hassle of anywhere between 8 inches width to 8.5 inches width with an offset range of between ET30 and ET35. This way you get a bit more width on the wheel and more aggressive offset to the stock fit, and you'll get more of a flush look. If we had to recommend one size for the no hassle category, we'd recommend looking at 18.8.5 at a 30 offset. Next up, slight flex. This is a category for people who like to put a little hot sauce on their food every now and then. With a slight flex, we're going to change both our wheel and tire sizing. One thing to consider is that with both slight flex and all the wheel categories for the Q50, some minor suspension tweaks may be needed, especially with tires that have a beefier sidewall. For slight flex, we'd recommend a size range of anywhere between 8.5 to 9.5 with an offset range of between ET30 to ET35 up front and an ET35 offset in the rear. Here's our sizing recommendations if you want to run a square setup, especially important if you're running a Q50 in all-wheel drive. Let's go with either 18-inch or 19-inch diameters at a 9.5 width and a 35 offset. All right, let's get into our all-the-wheel fitment category. This is for the people who like to live dangerously.
I also like to live dangerously.
Our all-the-wheel fitment is for those who like to be bold and run an aggressive fitment. For all-the-wheel, we recommend a front diameter of either 18-inch or 19-inch diameter with a width range of 8.5 inches and 9.5 inches at a 35 offset. Looking at the rear, we'd recommend a range of between 9.5 and 10.5 inches with an offset range of ET20 or ET25. If you're looking to go squared, if we had to pick one size, it would be 9.5 width with a 25 offset. Staggered, we'd recommend a 9.5 ET25 up front and a 10.5 ET25 in the rear. This is an aggressive fitment, so you will see some poke here. However, this stance might be exactly what you're looking for. Lastly, before we get out of here, we always like to throw in a bonus category of fitment called you're on your own. This is more of a disclaimer because anything past this point will require suspension and/or slight body modifications like rolling fenders so it works properly without rubbing. If you're the type of person that sees no problem with eating at Long John Silver's, then this category might be for you.
Is there a Long John Silver's on the island?
Anything bigger than 19.5 ET25 or 10.5 ET25 in the rear is going to require modifications. Overall, the Q50 is able to fit a wide range of sizing from its factory availability of 7.5 width all the way up to 10.5 width in the rear. If you have any questions about any of the fitment recommendations featured in the video, comment below and we'll be sure to answer all of it. As we're wrapping up this episode, we've now done episodes for the 11th Gen Civic, the FK8 and FL5 Type R, the GR86, BRZ, FRS, the Mark V, the Mark VI, the Mark VII, the Mark VIII GTI, and the 350Z. Damn, I've been gone for a while, Max. It's crazy. And if you have any specific questions about the fitments in this video, shoot us an email at fitment@koenigwheels.com. Thank you again. I'm once again Luis from Koenig Wheels, and see you in the next one, man. Peace.